So up here at the head section of the 5-acre pond, and we flagged it yesterday, and water level is actually right here at the very top of the bank. So I've got a hillside right here, and I really want it to be a little higher up, or the bank a little bit more up than what it is. So I'm going to go down here to where it starts, and I'm actually going to notch in a shelf that's going to be for the fish habitat, fish beds. We got what's left of that pea gravel up there, and then lay that dirt on here to kind of raise this edge up about another 6 or 8 inches, just so when the pond's full, it's not a little low area right here that could stay wet. I want it to at least be 6 or 8 inches above water level when the pond is full. So I'm gonna go, I had a flag right down here where I knew the elevation was good. Start right there and just kind of pull that slope back, and I probably won't start notching into somewhere over here, but get enough dirt to raise this up a little bit more. So I'm cutting this bank back to create the fish bed shelf like I did around the island. So pretty much what I'm doing, I'm just notching it down about 2 to 3 feet deep, pulling that slope back. And adding it up here and raking that out. That's going to give me the additional dirt I need to raise this up, and instead of filling in the pond to create that shelf, I'm just making the pond bigger. So we're getting more bang for our buck. He's getting another 5 feet of pond all the way around the cove here, for pretty much probably less work than it would take to build that shelf into the bottom. And then I'll dump what's left of that pea gravel right here, and that's where that will go. I'll come in here with the dozer and trim this out a little bit nicer, just trying to get most of the dirt up here with the excavator, because it's just more efficient. Notch it out, lay it up here. It out to make sure that I'm putting enough up here. Pretty sure the dozer will go down that edge right there. I checked it yesterday with the laser. That's almost 6 feet deep out there, so that's way deeper than I thought it was going to be. But also I did dig it all out, so pretty much was able to make it that deep just by cutting some more dirt out. So I think it all worked out pretty good. I'm happy with the way everything shaped up. I think Jeff can kind of see the finished product a lot better now. It's hard for people that don't do this type of work or really been around it to kind of visualize what it's going to look like. Sounds like I need an AC belt here for a long. Keep digging this out, laying this up here. It doesn't take a whole lot, but it's going to be just enough dirt to, like I say, cut that back about 4 or 5 feet, build my shelf, break this dirt out. sure that it's got depth to it. I'd rather it actually be a little too deep than not deep enough, you know. We're trying not to create a swamp. Even if it's closer to the almost 3-foot range, I think that'll be better than a shallow area. Nice to see some dirt with some moisture in it. It's been getting so doggone dusty and dry out here. It's hard to see where you're going sometimes. Add a little topsoil to that. Alright, I'm going to keep laying this material out and work my way around. So that worked out good. I was able to pull that bank back and waste all that material in there, and then dig this shelf right here in this section and lay that dirt up there to raise that up. I'll probably push just a little bit more down the hill to soften that transition there a little bit better. I got a pit dug right there so that I can put the rest of those stumps in there. A little rain shower would be nice, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a very small fire and burning that stuff up. Hopefully the wind will be blowing this way, and you know, it's all dirt. It's not like I can really set too much on fire out here as long as we don't get into the woods. So I might end up doing that tomorrow, rake through those ashes and get a little small fire going and see if I can get rid of those stumps and what's left of that barn wood. That should disappear pretty quickly, and get rid of that. That way I can dig another hole and then waste all that dirt kind of right in there, and that will take care of that low area. And then I've got to dig my ditch. This is actually the main ditch that will fill the pond. There's probably 75-80 acres back that way that drains into here, and I can kind of dig this ditch back up through there and get that shaped in there and get it where he can keep it mowed and maintained. So this is pretty much the last rough area that needs to be fixed. I just need to finish getting rid of those stumps right there. Dozer's warming up. Just greased everything on that and the skid steer because they are going to get used a lot today. So I'm gonna run up here first thing with the this morning with the dozer, grade out the pond bank up there that I pulled back yesterday with the excavator. Go ahead and grade that shelf in. Then I'll probably come down here and go ahead and load up the rest of that pea gravel into the dump truck, take it up there and get that put out. That way that is completed, and probably the riprap, go ahead and put that in there and at least take it up there to where it's got to go for the other inlet pipe up there, or inlet channel. And then pretty much today I'm going to be working on finished grading that hillside, getting all that ready for grass seed. So pretty much from like right here down to the bottom is ready. I'm gonna bring that track drag and he can run over it, but other than that, that's pretty much ready for grass seed. I'm getting into the grading mood here, getting all that slicked up. I've got the edge done, and everything up there is now run over with the dozer and trimmed out. So you can see I'm getting it from kind of bumpy to smooth out pretty good, and then I can run over it with the ruckus rake and make one pass over that and make it look like everything over there. So I got about another 30 minutes right here, and then I'll probably go over there and work on that until about lunchtime, and I'm going to go ahead and load up the rock, bring it down into the bottom of the pond, get that put out. And there is a chance of rain tonight and tomorrow, so go ahead and get that done, put the riprap in where it needs to go, and then just keep working on the banks up here. So I've gotten everything graded from here all the way to the trees up there, and then that far side. Robert's over there power raking that over there, and luckily it's not dry yet. Not dry yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up that pea gravel into the dump truck, take it up there, and dump it out on that shelf I dug yesterday. And then go ahead and load some riprap up and take it up there and put in the channel and use the rest of it for fish habitat. Go for a little drive. So I got most of that pea gravel put into this load. I got maybe 6 tons left. I'm gonna go dump this out, then come back. What's left of that I can spread out here for some other little fish beds and or use for the pond dam there. For a base, we got to put some stone across it. I'm gonna hug this bank right here. I think I smoothed it out better than the rest of the pond. I've got 2 stumps left to put in the bottom here. Probably take them up here towards the head section to create a little more fish habitat up there. After I dump that next load, I'm gonna come back and load up the riprap. I gotta put a little dissipator pad right here where that ditch is gonna drain in, and then cut one out up here and do the same. I'll put a little bit of fabric down and put that rock in. So pretty much I've bladed over all that with the dozer. Just needs to be run over it once with the rake, cleaned everything out, and pretty much all that is going to be ready to be seeded. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a rain shower. I need to finish burning that last pile right there. And then I can kind of dress that little valley up. And this project's gonna be a wrap. Got a nice little load of riprap. I'm gonna go ahead and take the excavators, dig out the back of the truck, and get enough to make a little dissipator pad right here at that swell. It's not much of one, but it's a little bit of a swell just where it'll all funnel down into the pond. Pea gravel is all spread now. I'm going to dig out where the riprap needs to go in that channel right there. Go ahead and back the truck down here and load that out. Then load that last little bit up and dump a couple piles out here, and all the fish habitat will be installed. No, I got one more stump. I got one more stump to put in. I'll go get that. Getting that side over here raked. Just taking everything, just doing it forward, running it all the way to the edge of the woods there. It's kind of hard to see exactly what you're doing. It's so dusty, but it is turning it from a lot of rocks and roots to fairly clean over there. I think that is definitely seedable right there. I'm happy with that. He just takes it and runs it right straight into the edge of the woods, and there's kind of an edge right there where we filled in, and it works good just filling it in right there. Making dust clouds. Pond's coming along. I got about 2 or 3 more tons of rock up there. I'm gonna dump a pile somewhere out here and another one over there, and that is all the hauling done with the truck. Got my little dissipator pad up there put in. this project is slowly wrapping up. Well, that's a wrap for today. Got the trailer loaded down with stuff that I don't need anymore. Everything is raked from here all the way to the trees, and from that tree all the way around. Still got that row of stuff to clean up, and then finish grade all this right here. But it is really coming along. Got all the rock cleaned up, fish beds put in, all the stumps, rock piles, riprap on the slopes right there where the ditches are. So pond is pretty much complete, other than sitting the trash rack on there. Hopefully we'll get a rain shower over the next couple of days, and I can come up there and finish burning that stuff up there, and then all I have to do is dress up that ditch up there. And in the next week we can start spreading grass seed out, and we'll seed and straw the pond dam. I think the trailer will hold 100 bales. We'll put that on there and then blow whatever we have left just on this edge right here to keep it from washing. So get the dozer fueled up. I'm calling it a day.